Hello everyone, welcome back with our science online class with teacher Charlene. How are you today? Hope that everything is okay and you are again excited to learn. And for the things needed for today's lesson, first, your textbook and your pencil. Be ready as we continue our lesson for today. Yesterday, we already talked about two kinds of changes in matter, the physical change and the change in matter completely. Now, let us recall these two kinds of changes. You are going to put a check in the box if it is a physical change and an X if it is not. Here's the first one. What is it? Yes, burning. So in the picture, you will see that a paper boat is being burned. Okay? What do you think is the change that happened here? Is it a physical change or not? What is your guess? Very good. This is not a physical change. Take a look. If we are going to burn a paper, the paper after burning, it will no longer be a paper, but an ash. Ash and paper are two different things. Clear? Okay, let's proceed to the second one. What is it? Yes, tearing of paper. If we are going to tear a paper, what do you think is it? Is it a physical change or not? Well, what's your answer? Yes, you're correct. This is an example of a physical change. Did you get it? Very good. Now, I want you to open your book. We are still with lesson 3. What are some ways matter can change? Still on pages 30 to 35 of your textbook. And for our objective, it says here that students will investigate ways that matter can be changed in many ways. Here, I am expecting that by the end of this 2-day lesson, each one of you will be able to identify ways in how to change matter. Okay? So now I want you to sit there and be ready with the continuation of our lesson. For our words to know, we have answered one of these yesterday. Physical change. Again, what is physical change? Yes, it happens when matter changes but does not form new kind of matter. So for this remaining lesson, we are going to give the meaning of mixture and evaporate. Okay? Are you ready now with the lesson? Now, I want you to turn your book to page 34. Let's read together the title, Mix and Separate. Very good. So in this page or on this page, you will be able to encounter another important word, which is mixture. I want you to look for this word on your textbook and highlight or underline it. What is a mixture? A mixture is something made up of two or more kinds of matter, and parts can be separated. Take a look with this example. What is it? Yes, it can be your favorite dessert. This is a fruit salad. So a fruit salad is made up of several kinds of fruits. And you can identify each kind of fruit present in it. So therefore, we can say that It is a mixture. It is made up of different kinds of fruit and it can be separated. And each fruit stay the same. The taste of the kiwi will still be a kiwi even if you are going to put it in a fruit salad. So therefore, fruit salad is an example of a mixture. Is it clear? Very good. Now, we are going to name another example of mixtures. I want you to write this answer on your textbook. Can you name another one? Yes. So we can have a trail mix. What is a trail mix? A trail mix is a mixture of dried fruits and nuts. And how are we going to separate them? It can be done by sorting the different nuts and fruits. Okay, grade 2, I want you to write these answers on your textbook. Done? Okay, let's proceed to the next part of our lesson. This time, I want you to turn your book to page 35. Take a look with the title, Water Mixture. A while ago, we mentioned about mixtures also, example of which are fruit salad and trail mix. But these are examples of solid mixtures. That mixtures can also be formed with solid and liquid. Some mixtures are made up with water and solid. Take a look with this example. We have salt and water and sand and water. Salt and sand are solid, which are added to water, which is a liquid. So these are also examples of mixtures. This time, I want you to focus on how to separate water mixture. Take a look with our first example, sand and water mixture. How are we going to separate it? If we are going to let this mixture stand for a while, you will notice that the sand particles will settle at the bottom. Therefore, we can separate this kind of mixture by letting the sand sink. Did you get it? Very good. Now, let's have the other example. So we have here salt water mixture. How are we going to separate it? So salt dissolved in water. It will not just settle at the bottom. So how are we going to separate them? So this kind of mixture can be separated by letting the water evaporate. And what will remain in the container is the salt. Okay, take note grade 2 that the third word is used in this particular part of our lesson. What is that word? Evaporate. Very good. What is evaporate? When we talk of evaporate, it means we are going to change water from liquid to gas. Just like the water in the salt water mixture, we are going to let it change into gas so that we will be able to separate salt from it. Is it clear? Very good. Are there questions? Or is everything clear? If not, let us proceed with the wrapping up. So, in this particular lesson, we focus with mixture. We say that mixture is something made up of two or more kinds of matter. It can all be solids or solid with liquids, and it can be separated in different ways. Did you understand? Very good. Before we finally bid goodbye for today, let me remind you of the following. Doing your homework on pages 34 to 35 of your textbook, answering your workbook activities on pages 15 to 16, and logging in your new Vision account for some worksheets. For all the grade 2 students, I look forward that all of you will be doing your homeworks. That's all for today. Bye-bye for now. Have a nice day, everyone. Keep studying and learning. Bye-bye.